friends. Now we will see about the parse trees. Right, that is the tree representation of the derivation is called as the parse tree. Tree representation, tree structure, right? That representation of derivation is called the parse tree. And how we will construct a parse tree means the root node will be the start symbol of the CFG. Consider this grammar. Here the start symbol is E. So the parse tree for this grammar is having the root node as E. Right? How to construct a parse tree means first consider the start symbol as the root node. This is the root node. Right? Start symbol will be considered as the root node of the parse tree. Next thing is we will replace this by using productions. Here we are having three productions. Right? First production is E implies E plus E. Next one is E implies E star E. And next one is E implies ID. These are the three productions. Right? But now replace the start symbol by using any one production. Among these three we will replace it by any one. Right? Here what is our yield? ID plus ID star ID. This is the string. ID plus ID star ID. Right? Here we are having two operators plus and star. Consider any one production, either E plus E or E star E. Right? Consider E plus E. E plus E. E is replaced by E plus E. Right? Here this is a terminal. Plus is a terminal. Plus cannot be replaced by any other production. Only for the variable alone we are having the replacement production. Right? For E we are having three production. But plus is a terminal. This cannot be further extended. Right? Next either we will replace this E or we will replace this. If you are using leftmost parse tree, if you are constructing leftmost parse tree means first replace the leftmost variable. If you are constructing rightmost parse tree means replace the rightmost variable. Right? Here what is our string? ID plus ID star ID. So plus from left to right you are having the plus operator in the first position. Right? So just replace this E. Just replace this E by ID. You are having production E implies ID. So replace this E by ID. Right? Already here we are having the terminal plus. Next replace the rightmost E. Right? This will be replaced with the production having star operator. Here which production is having star operator? E star E. E implies E star E. So this E will be replaced by E star E. E implies E star E. Here star is already a terminal. Next E is replaced by at last it is replaced by the terminal, that is ID. Again this E is also replaced by ID. This is the leftmost parse tree for deriving the string ID plus ID star ID. Right? In parse tree the root node will be the start symbol and all the interior nodes are labeled by a variable. That is all the interior nodes means here this one is an interior node, this is also an interior node, this also an interior node. But these are, that is ID plus ID star ID, these are the leaf nodes of the parse tree. These are the leaf nodes of this parse tree. So the leaf node of the parse tree is having the string from left to right we have to concatenate. Right? That is ID. From left to right means first one is ID. Next one is plus, next again ID, star, at last again it is having ID. This is the string. Here required string is also ID plus ID star ID. And this is called as the concatenation of all the leaf nodes of a parse tree is called as the yield of a parse tree. This is called as the yield of a parse tree. That is yield of a parse tree means concatenation of all the leaf nodes. Yield of a parse tree is defined as the concatenation of all the leaf nodes of a parse tree is called the yield of a parse tree. Right? We have to concatenate this from left to right. From left to right we have to concatenate all the leaf nodes and the concatenation of all the leaf nodes from left to right is called as the yield of a parse tree. Right? And leaf nodes are labeled by either by a variable or by a terminal or by using epsilon. If you are having any epsilon production means the leaf node is having some epsilon symbol. Right? So this is the leftmost parse tree. This is the leftmost parse tree. And how to construct the rightmost parse tree for the same string using this grammar? Again, rightmost parse tree is also having the root as E because the start symbol is E, so the root is E, right? Next, replace this E by, here we are going to construct a rightmost parse tree. We have to extend the rightmost variable first, right? So rightmost variable first means how to replace this? Here we replace with E plus E, right? Here we consider the same type, E implies E plus E. E implies E plus E. Here which one is the rightmost variable? This one is the rightmost variable, right? So we will replace this rightmost variable by E star E because from left to right star is in the second position, at the last position, plus in the previous position and star is the last position. So we will replace this E by the productions having star, right? The production having star is E star E. E star E, right? Next one is this is the rightmost variable. This is replaced by ID and this is replaced by ID. At last we will replace this by ID. This is the rightmost parse tree having the yield ID plus ID star ID. For either leftmost or rightmost parse tree, the yield should be concatenated from left to right. That is either leftmost or rightmost, the yield should be concatenated from left to right. So these are the two different types of parse trees. Parse tree means it is the tree representation of the derivation. Here the root node is the start symbol and all the leaf nodes are having the terminals. The variables are present in the interior nodes of the parse tree. And there are two different types, leftmost and rightmost. This is leftmost parse tree and this is the rightmost parse tree, and this one is the rightmost parse tree. These are the two different types of parse trees, right? Thank you.